Thursday. I'm just headed out. I just packed up, got all dressed. I didn't really sleep that good. This fucking air mattress has had a hole for about a week now. So, yeah, I wake up flat. Like there's a frame underneath it, but it's not like it's not meant to be slept on. You know what I mean? So, and I can't even afford to go get some crazy glue. I gotta like ration the money that I actually do have, which isn't much. And I appreciate everybody that helps me out, especially my buddy Ron. Like you guys know, he knows my full story, and he tries to help me out as best as he can. But it's fucking brutally hot again. So I'm all out of water too, so I got to fill up on some water after. But I got to go get a coffee and like a donut or something. I got to get something into me. Um, with it being Men's Mental Health Month, obviously I posted a lot of stuff because there's not really a lot that's being posted out there. It's being overshadowed by the LGBTQ and Pride Month. Our Prime Minister raised flags at Parliament for Pride, but men's mental health constantly gets ignored. And this is not anything new. You know what I mean? Like, we've been dealing with these fucking problems for a long time when trying to advocate for men's mental health. Even before I got into all this family law stuff, I've been an advocate for men's mental health for a long time. Um, Especially being, a victim of sexual assault as a child and a father who was abusive on a daily basis. I know the struggles. And while then getting into the whole family law situation where I was painted as this monster, and a lot of what I went through in the past was used against me in a sick and twisted and vile way. Trust me, I fucking understand. I understand actually, I think, more than most people think. And that's what we're lacking right now in society. We're like a hypnotized society. It's completely backwards. Canada is literally falling apart. Y'all know I'm homeless. I've been trying for the last year to get out of this. I've been in it now since November, but I knew that it was, I knew it was inevitable. I knew the way that the world was going. And I know that how people take the truth, and the truth is hard to swallow because then the truth means you got to take accountability. So it's a thing that people just don't like to take these days is accountability. So you wrap up in situations like this where you're fucking literally fighting for your life, like I am. You guys have noticed, like, I've lost a tremendous amount of weight. My health is on the decline, but I still got to go. Like, it's 3:15. I gotta get to Tim Hortons. That's at least a 35-minute walk. It's fucking blistering hot out, so it's gonna be hard to breathe. Yesterday was brutal, but these are things that I have to do on a daily basis. As a homeless person now, first the stigma was I was falsely accused of everything, so that stigma was there. And, then the stigma of actually being an advocate and standing up for things that I was being accused of and standing up for my kids. You're also stigmatized for that for some fucking reason nowadays when you're telling the truth. And now, obviously the stigma of being homeless. And well, you get all the assholes of the fucking planet telling you how you should be living your life when they've never been in your shoes. So it's frustrating, trust me. But you gotta keep going. Like, you have no choice. I gotta keep going until I can't go anymore. So, that's why I record these videos. I document, because one day my kids got to see that, their dad was doing everything that he could. I have over 200 fucking resumes out right now. I don't know why I can't fucking find a job. I have no idea. but it's frustrating. I've reached out to people personally as well. Hamilton is just not the same anymore, and the city is actually falling apart. We're all NDP here, and there's fucking encampments all over the place. But it's not just the encampments. People are also not even living in tents. They can't even afford the fucking tent, so they're just out on the street. But also, there's also people living in their vehicles. I see these people all over the city. Obviously with me having to walk everywhere, and I'm a very observant person, I tend to be able to pick up on, oh shit, I've seen this vehicle here, down at the arena for the past week. They're probably homeless, and well, sure enough, they are. It's everywhere. So we got to do something. We have to start having actually more compassion for one another instead of pitting each other, against each other. It's fucking outrageous. It really is, and it's becoming heavy. It truly is. It's already heavy. It's becoming unbearable to see. So I'm gonna go take off. I got to go charge some stuff, anyways. That's the thing. I constantly got to charge everything that I have. I got like 4 or 5 battery packs, but I really only got like 2 that I really rely on. And I got to make sure those are charged pretty much at all times so I can make these videos and I can try and find a job and, everything, and the advocacy that I do. Also the blog, that's another thing. I've been pumping out articles like crazy, getting the information out there because our media is not. I proved it with that CBC response that I got, and I made the video to show everybody, just how they treat us. Without even really getting into depths of my story, it was a no right off the bat. You know what I mean? It's outrageous because it's not just my story. This is the story of thousands, if not millions, of parents all over the world that go through the same things I go through in the family court system. I just happen to be the one that took the sacrifice and said enough was enough and made it public, and I stand up for it. It's outrageous, people. There's got to be more of it. We have to start standing up. So I'm gonna bounce out of here. I'll talk to everybody later.